everybody.
We're live. Yes, yes.
We are
hello,
live.
Hello, everybody.
Okay. All right. Welcome. If you're watching, thank you for watching. Well, let's go around the room, do a little bit of introductions as people start to pop on. Of course, I'm Nicole with Cellbotics and Repairs First. Yeah, we do training, support, and at Cellbotics, we train in person, online, and we develop training for companies. And then at Repairs First, franchise level support without the franchise fees. I mean, that says it all, All right, Ahmed.
Yes, this is can you hear me? Okay, hold on a second. Yep. Okay. This is Ahmed. I am the CEO and founder of Upluck Social. We are a social media marketing agency. Help small businesses to bring traffic, engagement on social media, websites, all these good stuff. On top of that, I can help you with your prepaid needs because I'm on the board of Unlimited Prepaid Distribution. It's 25 years company with prepaid needs and all the good stuff that you guys need. Sales training, mindset, get you up ready for the next venture. Let me know. I'm here available for you guys.
Awesome.
Happy to be part of Gadget Repair Expo as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Jeremy.
Hi. Hi, I'm Jeremy Kutursi. I'm the CEO of Repairs First Association. As Nicole said, franchise level support without paying the franchise fees. I'm also the executive director for the Gadget Repair Expo, and thank you all for participating and jumping on and helping us put on such a fantastic show. Thank you.
Yeah. And Jeremy, can you give a little bit of rundown of stores that you've owned and a little bit about you?
Yeah.
I know people know you, but for people that don't know you and have, I want people to get to know you a little bit better because I know how awesome you are being on Repairs First. You have just a little bit of information you can give?
Sure. So I started in the repair business in 1998 and opened my first store, and it was called CPR Cell Phone Repair. And I started franchising that in 2004. We built about 350 locations worldwide, including in Santiago, Chile, and sold that company off in 2013, become the co-CEO of CPR Cell Phone Repair until 2015. When I exited the company, and at that point, I started looking at some options of what I could do for some of the independents in the field, because I realized that there's a lot of folks out there that don't get the kind of level of support that a franchise might give. And that can be from anywhere from discounts on services because of the bulk buying power. Obviously, when you have 300 some locations, you obviously get better discounts than if you have one. So what we did was we put together a business plan that would allow us to deliver franchise level discounts and programs to independents under the Repairs First Association banner. And it's gone very well. We're now over 600 locations with Repairs First, and very excited as we continue to grow and add on fantastic people like Nicole Russell here. Has been amazing, and it's a great addition to the. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you. All right, Chris. Awesome, Chris. Tell us a little bit about you.
I'm Chris, Savannah eye doctor. I'm just your average repair shop owner. 2 stores, and we also have
average.
I don't know about average.
The world would be a better place, okay?
But that's good. Being humble is good. Yeah, no, but Chris is not your average. He knows a lot.
So just recently started, online eye doctor skill school, which is doing pretty well right now. So I'm, once again, I'm just excited to just be a part of it. Anything y'all need from me, I try to do my best, but I love fixing stuff. I tell you that much.
Welcome. And you're going to be at the Expo. So everybody on here is going to be at the Expo, Gadget Repair Expo. Now we have Mark. Wonderful, Mark.
Well, I saw Ed jump down to the bottom, so I thought he got back in the lineup to reintroduce himself. I didn't know what happened there.
Making you double work.
Yeah. So I'm Mark with Axiom Armor. I've been in repair since 2014, started Axiom Armor 2016, and just wanted to develop something that was unique in the market and was able to be a one SKU fits all solution for cutting screen film. So that's pretty much what I do in a nutshell. That's it.
Awesome.
Cut screen protectors all day.
You do a little bit more than that.
Mark, what'd you do before Axiom Armor before you founded the company?
So before Axiom Armor, even before I owned my repair stores, I was working for TBC Corporation in franchising, actually. And I was running the operations department over the Mid-Atlantic and, doing franchise deals, executing docs, things like that, and changing oil in cars.
Are you serious?
That's awesome.
So you've done manual stuff before you did repair, right?
Oh, heck yeah. I was in automotive for 12 years total.
So let me ask a question. I'm sorry if I'm taking over just one little bit
No,
of this
go
thing
ahead.
here. Why did you start your business? Tell us the story of the idea. It comes in a dream. The dream become conversations. The conversations become on papers, looking at finance, and then boom, you're there. Tell me, are you still okay? Tell me how you started. I have a few questions, but go ahead.
I'm glad you asked too, Ami, because I'm not gonna lie, to go from cars to phones, that's kind of a jump. So how does that happen?
Well, it's all repair, right? We were fixing cars, now we're fixing phones. Who cares? Same thing. But no. So to answer your question, so I started out in automotive at Jiffy Lube, actually, as a lower bay technician, changing oil filters.
Okay.
Getting dirty, hot, burning myself, all that.
Yeah. And that's the American dream. That's your
laugh at your pain,
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I did well with that, graduated, if you will, to an upper bay tech where I'm actually putting the oil in, still dirty. I don't get it burned as much. I did have a radiator blow up on me once, but thank God it didn't actually get on me. The radiator cap flew off, hit the ceiling of the Jiffy Lube, and I was like, oh God, I'm dying. But so anyway, so out of that story real quick. So I graduated as assistant manager. What happened?
Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, did they?
No. So
just messing around.
So got into store management with them and training for district management. And then I saw an opportunity with Speedy Oil Change and Tune Up out of Metairie, Louisiana. They were looking for a DM. And my wife encouraged me, go for it. What do you got to lose? I'm like, well, I've only been doing this for a few years. I got to manage a whole district. I've never done that. So I applied. They flew me out to Louisiana, hired me on the spot, bought me a car, gave me a P card, and said, "You're the man." I'm like, "Oh, all right. Well, we'll see." So I worked for them.
What year was that? What year?
That was, 2006. Yeah, 2006.
So 2006, you are from a manual guy just under the car. Now you're district manager. Keep going. 2006.
Yep. 2006, got the job at Speedy. We got bought out by Midas. Then we got bought out by TBC Corporation. So I went through those corporate transitions. I'm sure Jeremy is familiar with some of that stuff. But the reason why I got out of that and started looking for something else, I was traveling Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday morning, Friday night, I was gone. I was an absentee father. I was not doing the things. I wasn't with my wife. I mean, I was not with anyone else, by the way, but I wasn't like at home.
Yeah. I'm just saying, as a woman, that's a relief,
You're a better man. Keep going.
Right, so anyway, so I'm like, this is just not working for me and my family and my goals personally, where I see myself being. So I took out my 401k, and I actually
what year was that?
2014.
6 to 14. So 6 years, 8 years. Yep. Keep going.
Yep. It adds up, Ahmed. Trust me.
I'm writing numbers here. I'm writing a story about you. Keep going.
Listen, this is the thing about Ahmed. When he's learning about someone, he writes everything down, and I love that because he takes it so serious. People don't do that,
No, because listen. You're talking. I'm sorry if I'm taking over this call.
No,
I didn't mean to take over this call. I just want to show everybody a guy changing oil, becoming the guy you are right now. Keep going.
Yeah. So after that, hey Tony. After that, I worked for them, decided it's not working out for me, right? So I took out my 401k and I started a marketing company. Believe it or not, Ahmed, that's what I did. 2014, June 1st, 2014.
You're a smart man. You're a smart man.
So what I did is I had a sign made up, put out on it was my brother's office building, rent free. He's like, hey brother, hey little brother, let me help you out. Let me give you the rent free. Until you start making money, then you can start paying me. I'm like, okay, cool. Put the sign out, called it Phone Axiom.
Okay.
The reason why I came up with the name is because Axiom means truth. So I would go into Best Buys, well, I shouldn't say names, so I'd go into stores and their salespeople weren't really trained. And they're telling me things that phones can't do. Like, you just tried to sell me this and you're lying. No. So I wanted the truth about the phone industry. That's what Phone Axiom means. So I decided to start a marketing company for whatever. So anyway, did that, put Phone Axiom on the sign. People started then coming to me for phone repair. I'm like, I'm a marketing company. I don't do phone repair. But then my wife's like, oh boy, you better do some phone repair.
You better do some phone repair.
You better be doing the phone repair because the bank account is not helping out.
Right.
Gotta do something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on eBay. I'm gonna go buy parts. I'm gonna do phone repair.
Okay.
Which is not the way to do it, but that's where I started learning.
Hey,
and so yeah,
you're a problem solver. You figure things out. You're a multitask. That's the business owners. That's the skills that I'm want to talk about. Keep going.
That's pretty much it. So 2014, I started the marketing. 3 months it lasts. 4 months maybe it lasted, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a huge demand for phone repair. Like, people are coming to me, referrals. This lady tells this person. Still friends with my first customer ever in phone repair. So anyway, that's kind of how I got into the industry, and then started Axiom Armor out of some deficiencies of other screen protection systems in the market.
So you started the marketing at 214, and marketing what? How did you market? What was your?
So
what are you doing?
So it was all geared towards the mobile device. That's why it was called Phone Axiom, because all geared to helping marketing, responsive, single column websites, things like that.
Oh, okay. So digital stuff like this.
Digital.
Okay. So just to recap your story real quick, and we're gonna take another turn. At 2006, you were changing oil under cars, and what is it? What company you said you worked for?
Jiffy Lube.
Speedy
Jiffy Lube.
Tune up.
Jiffy Lube. Okay.
But before that,
look what you lost, Jiffy Lube. I'm just gonna say, what a diamond in the rough.
You become a district manager for a company.
Could have been a district or bigger than that. You know what I mean?
A district manager until 2014. They took you away from your family, so you were gone for 5 days a week. 2014, you decided to start Axiom Armor as a digital marketing agency. 3 months in the business, you said, screw that, I'm going to go and get my hand dirty and get back again to cell phone repair. From cell phone repair, the story become what you're selling right now, the machine with the protection, silicone, what do you call it, clear protection and stuff like this. What a wonderful story. I mean, you
mostly accurate.
Yeah, well, you wrote down the American dream. That's what I tell everybody. When there is a will, there is a way. You wanted to change, and you changed. And you had your family support, right? Your family was on the same page.
For the most part, my wife didn't like the stability of the corporate paycheck and the car and all this other stuff, but me being home.
But you were keep going.
No, that was it. She didn't like that, but we took a risk together, and it's paid off tremendously. I mean, I'm able to go home every night and do my deal.
I love it. Okay, thank you. I just wanted to talk a little bit about Chris. Chris, yeah. I feel like I know you now from high school days. I mean, Mark.
Chris. Except for your name, we know everything but your name.
Chris, Mark. Okay, Tony, welcome to the house, man.
How you guys doing?
Introduce yourself, Tony. Tell us a little bit about you.
Your turn.
Okay. I'm just now actually getting back to work, and it's been from a vacation to a vacation, but let me introduce myself properly. Okay, so my name is Tony Baker. I am the founder and the co-owner of GSM Warehouse, located in Florida. You guys want to get a little history recap? Is that what you guys looking for?
Go ahead. Give us a little bit about background. Yes. It's fun. It's fun to show people before we become who we are now. We come from nowhere. I come from nowhere either.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
come from
I didn't
nowhere,
have
yeah.
anything. Go ahead.
So,
Yeah.
so I would say I hit rock bottom maybe a couple of times. So I understand what rock bottom is. In 2003, I used to own a clothing business. That was at junior year in high school. Me and my brothers used to own a clothing business, an urban clothing business, from 2003 to 2008. 2008, recession happened in the U.S. Florida got hit the most. We lost 3 stores due to the recession. I never worked for anybody in my life, but for 2 years. Actually, for 4 years, from 2008 to 2012. 2000 recession happened. We lost our business.
Tony, can I stop? Tony, I want to let somebody in, but I want to introduce them a little bit because they're not going to know them like they know you real quick.
Absolutely.
So, Jeremy, I'll let you introduce them since you've invited them.
Yeah, joining us is my friend, and he has a guest with him from the Micro Wrestling Federation. Hi, Billy. How are you?
Morning.
Hey, guys, how are you?
Good, how's everything?
It's actually the Micromania tour.
That's it.
Micromania.
Micromania Tour.
Yeah,
That's,
Micromania tour. Wrong company.
hi, folks. How are you?
Doing good. How are you?
I know I got Billy's name right. I know that.
Right? So you guys are actually going to be at the expo. We brought you in, right? And so if you guys are not sure what this is, you know, we announced it on social media. So there will be wrestling there in the evening.
Not just wrestling.
What is it?
Tell us a little bit.
The biggest little show in the USA.
That's right.
Love it.
That's awesome.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited too. I'm looking forward to that day.
You guys gonna
Can I bring those with me?
Yes,
Not boxing.
definitely.
Yeah. No boxing though.
No boxing.
What?
Are you a boxing fan?
Yeah.
Boxing fan?
Are you a boxing fan? He asking you?
We love.
No,
No, those were a gift.
good answer.
Good answer. Because
Two of our wrestlers just fought. Two of our wrestlers fought on a Rough and Rowdy with Barstool Sports.
okay.
It's a boxing, and they both went. They both are undefeated right now. Two of our Micromania stars. One of them should be there that night as well.
I'm a fan to anything that has my logo on it.
There you go.
There you go.
We are as well.
Hey,
That's
Billy,
beautiful.
tell us a little bit about what we can expect to see. I mean, are we going to have some of your entertainers and wrestlers walking around, hanging out, signing autographs, have a few cocktails with us? Is that possible, or what do you think?
Absolutely.
There we go.
We'll have all our wrestlers there. We take group photos with our fans and everybody.
Oh,
And
nice.
you'll have a fun, exciting show.
I love it.
That's so exciting.
Yes,
Oh my
yes.
goodness.
Fantastic.
We just filmed a documentaries and a TV show as well. So we've been filming that the last couple weeks. I don't think it'd be out by the time the expo is, but it'd be definitely in the works. You'll probably start seeing some sizzle reels actually by that time. We're hoping.
Nice. What are you guys based out? Texas?
California.
Okay,
Mhm.
awesome. Wow,
But,
you're coming all the way.
Was that?
You're coming all the way from California to San Antonio, right?
Yeah, but we'll be in we'll be in the surrounding cities and stuff for about 2 to 3 weeks of October. So it works out pretty good. And then we have a lot of stuff coming up, but we traveled in the whole United States of America. So it's not like when we say we live in California, it doesn't mean
We're never home.
So we tour you around.
We're only home during Thanksgiving and Christmas, so we're never home. We're always on the road.
I love it.
This guy just joined our tour. We weren't gonna have him on, but I'm gonna kind of face you to this guy.
Okay.
Let's see. Whoa.
Stand up on the couch.
How you doing?
Just so they know how
That's something.
Hey, can I ask you a favor, Billy? If we put Ahmed in the ring, do you think they could kick his butt? Would that be fine?
Yes.
Take him down.
Absolutely.
I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter anymore.
My little quote is, you better watch your ankles. I forgot. It's funny. I know my quote. My quote is like, if you don't, what is it? I don't remember what it is. Man, it's weird.
I had it until he just said something. It just kind of went out the window because he said it all wrong. Something about bite your ankles or something. But
I'm saying if they come your way, you better move or your ankles are going to pay. So that's not going to be a
That's awesome.
Well, I think Tony might have to help Ahmed because he'd probably get his butt kicked.
Tony, you're younger. You'll take it for me. I'll just push Tony and I'll run out.
I'm down.
He can get in the ring because at the end of the night we do a thing with our baking pans, our autographed baking pans, and you can get in the ring and hit one of our wrestlers, or our wrestlers can hit you, and then you take home a signed baking pan. So he can get in the ring and have some fun.
Nice.
Tony, you're going out.
Is it a non-stick baking pan, by the way? Is it non-stick?
It's non-stick.
Okay.
Can I use it after?
But we can make it sticky if you need it to.
Oh
we can
my
spray
goodness.
something on there.
Oh, good. This is gonna be fun. Mark's wiping his eyes. He's crying over there.
There you go. I got to get the excitement part of our show in here.
We do like
this is awesome. I'm so excited for this. So I know you guys don't have much time. It was just a quick, we wanted everybody to meet you guys and let them know you're excited to be at the expo. What do we expect? I mean, how is there rounds or is there just one or, anything to
it's just like we bring a lot of excitement to the shows. I mean, there's one thing about pro wrestling. I mean, if you guys ever watch wrestling is definitely a huge attraction to fans, but midget wrestling is just a whole nother level of excitement and engagement with the crowd. And of course, I don't know if we've never done a Gadget Repair Expo, but we look forward to it.
You've never done this expo. It's one of a kind.
Exactly.
So we have some one-of-a-kind wrestlers. Even we have 25 cent, half of 50 cent. He's 25 cent. So,
what?
Yeah, we're there walking around. We have a little Chica Chicana. She's like 3 foot tall. So she'll be walking around there. Myself is Tiffany Payne. I don't know if I can say this online, but it's like my 36 double D's will take you to your knees, that kind of thing. So, we'll have all these like fun people there. So,
oh Lord. Oh my goodness.
Gotta go.
Great.
Exactly.
We do have the luchadors.
We have Mexican luchadors also.
Oh, that's
Mexican
awesome.
Ooh. Okay. We're gonna have some fun.
Yeah, they're former WWE superstars as well. So,
will they have their own music during the match? Will there be announcers and all that?
For sure.
Absolutely.
Wow. No,
this one, Jay says, "What is happening here? What is happening here? It's the best expo right in front of you."
Listen, anybody watching this, you guys, there you go. You gotta go. It's fun. It's learning. It's hanging out with the cool guys. There is wrestling. Tony's gonna get his ass whipped. Hey.
Right, with a pan.
A great line is we're just not about serious business, which we are, but we're also about having some fun. And, and we're on like
it's an experience. It's definitely an experience.
Come out and you have a blast.
Yeah, our usual quote is, we're not just a show, we're an experience. And by the time you guys are done watching the show, you're gonna experience something different that you've never seen. And we do tour nationwide, so if you guys don't make it to the expo, which you better make the expo, we're micromedia tour on Instagram, Facebook,
if they don't.
All that kind of stuff. But yeah, we look forward to it. San Antonio will be fun. San Antonio is one of the better cities we love to come to anyway, so what a good place to go.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. No, definitely.
October 13th, 14th, I believe we're there on the 14th, right?
Yep.
13th.
Oh, we're on the 13th.
Is it 13th?
13th? On the 13th. October 13th. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We're on the 13th. What day? We're on the 14th, though, right? 13th?
13th and 14th.
The show, right? Yeah. Basically, during the cocktail party, which will run about 5 to 8 p.m., you guys will be coming up on stage at 7, I believe. Is that right, Billy?
Something like that. Yeah.
We don't have the logistics right here on this call. They're on the schedule.
We got some time.
Yep. It's about an hour long show, right?
Yes, give and take, but I mean, it's going to be fun. I mean, it might go over a little bit, which we'll see. I mean,
that's fine.
We just like to have fun with everybody, and put our brand out there. Our brand's getting pretty big at the moment. We're almost at like 80,000 likes on Facebook.
Wow.
And
Nice.
we got this
Congratulations.
TV, like I said, thank you. And we got this TV show. We do
Nice.
all the biker rallies. We do a lot of cool stuff. We just got booked to go back to Hawaii. We just got back from Hawaii, but they booked us to perform in Hawaii again in a couple months. So we're all over. We don't drive. We don't drive there though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're a little weird.
I'm sure you swim.
Yeah.
I kind of figured
Maybe
it's
not
probably think
swim
we take
either.
a plane.
That might take a while.
All right, guys. Well, if you want to come to the Best Expo and see Micromania, which, obviously travels the world and they're awesome and have a lot of fun, definitely come to the Expo. We wanted to get them on and at least let them show everybody they're excited, and it's going to be a great show.
No, we look forward to it. Hey, what do you say over there? Mini God. We call him Mini God. We call him King. Where are you at? There we are. We call him King Dwarf, Mini God.
He's ready.
He's ready.
He's ready. He's playing his video games. He's just practicing his thumbs.
Yeah,
he's
there
playing
you
the
go.
Micromania video game, by the way,
His
guys.
mini thumbs. Yeah.
His
There
mini-
you go.
It's not
No,
a
thank you so
Micromania
much.
video
Thank
game,
you.
but
It's going to be a lot of
Micro-
fun.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we got an app too, Micromania Tour on our app too, iPhone, Android, and all that.
Micromania. What is it called? Micromania
Tour.
app. Okay.
Yeah, it's on our iPhone, Android stuff. We're starting to get that a little bit more updated. It's just
Nice.
you guys know more than I do about gadget repair and gadgets and whatnot. It's man, it's hard for us, man. We have 5 days off this week, and that's a rarity, Back to the road
Wow.
Saturday and so.
Thank you for coming out and
Thank you
doing
for
all
having us.
for us. We can't wait. It's going to be fantastic. We're really
Cannot wait.
excited. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
guys.
you.
Have a good
Thank you,
night.
guys. See you at the Expo.
Will
See you
do.
there.
Thank you, guys.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
No
Thank you.
problem.
Guys, oh my gosh, are we not
This
the coolest Expo ever? Like, this is
So at least there is I've been in expos many places, and I go in and out, and I do business, I hang out with people, but the Gadget Repair Expo brings real value, real fun stuff. This has never happened before. You can always have a concert and go and watch a concert in your own, but this is bringing the industry together, have fun. This is some fun, cool stuff. I've never seen it before, and I think I'll remember this for till the end of my life. This is going to be fun.
I recently I was talking with a couple of people, and I was kind of breaking the news to them that we were doing the Micromania, and kind of led them up to it. And we're going to have the tech off, and then the wrestling at the end. And he says, I know you guys really well, and I would expect nothing less. You guys definitely like to have fun, but you got a lot of business side to you guys as well. And so, which is true. I mean, kind of like what Jeremy said a minute ago, yeah, we're about business, but we're also about having a little bit of fun too. We appreciate everybody coming out and learning and taking things back for earning. And, I saw a post on Dustin Knight said that he increased his shop $30,000 a month by taking some of these classes. That is just fantastic. And
Unbelievable.
that's what we're here. And that's what we're here to do.
yeah. I mean, I'm so excited when I read Dustin's post. It was so touching because I had known that he wanted to grow because I had talked to him about it prior to the event many times. And so knowing that it benefited him so much really was like, this is what it's all about, and this year is going to be even more value because like I try to tell people as a trainer, I'm working with, I had a call with Mark today. I mean, we are working to make sure that these demos are more like trainings and they get to take away information in a way that they can actually use it instead of just listening to people talk. So I have meetings with every single demo speaker and panelist. So we're going to create documents and information that can be taken away, which is amazing.
That's awesome. Let me,
Yep.
I want to go back to Tony. I want to hear Tony's story because he started saying the clothing and then we interrupted him for this. Tony, tell us a little bit about from the clothing. Where did you go?
It's all good. So we've tried a business, and of course you learn from your own mistakes. So in 2008, business dropped. We lost our clothing business. We started working for people. Of course, we went back to zero. Started working for people in different areas of the market. After that, my brother who started Celtics, MJ, he's always been a fan of, soldering, taking lights from cars and making things up, building houses from ice cream sticks and stuff like that. So he's always been that guy. And this is back long time ago as well. So he's always been wanting to open things and mess with them. And so we started.
What year was that, Tony? When your first Selfix start, the first store?
First location started in 2012. In February of 2012, he took a risk on opening his first location with whatever money he had saved up at that time. He put all money in. I can remember him repairing HTC My Touch 3G and iPhone 3G. There was phones. I remember when the first phone with a camera had came in, and I remember there was a Verizon phone. It used to be this thin, and it used to switch up. I can't recall what it was called.
Flip phone.
Yeah, it's like a slap
phone.
It wasn't an actual flip phone. And so I remember those, and I remember MJ used to repair his phones on a small refrigerator in the back. Now, after he opened his first location, after 7 p.m., he would carry his backpack and he would go to Craigslist and he would try to buy phones off Craigslist. I remember My Touch used to be $375 at that time. And if I hold a My Touch right now, I think it's probably this small. We used to feel it like it was this big. So after 7 p.m., we would go to Craigslist. We would get whatever money we saved up. We would buy as many phones as we could from Craigslist, go back to the store the following day, start repairing them, making phones out of them. And then that's how we started Selfix. I remember, the first thing that we did was, we never say no to any opportunity that would come in. We would sell anything. We would sell any electronic device. We would never say no to repairs. Even, it was good days because there was no blacklisting. There was no iClouds. There wasn't high expectations from customers to get the phone done in 10 minutes. We were not advertising repairs in 10 minutes like people are doing it right now. It seems like people got the hang of the wrong idea right now.
That's right.
10 minutes and to make $10. This is the wrong idea to advertise your business. Remember, I always say this, and I said this previously, you have to treat yourself and your business as, you have to carry your business as you're kind of a doctor in your own industry. You know what I mean? So the more you show your customers you're available, and it's so cheap, the more you will not survive into this industry. I think the best way to do it is go about quality, but go about advertisement as well. Make sure your business is advertised well. Make sure your stores are organized well. Make sure you have the right product in your store. I would always think or compare our industry to a food industry. Right now, it's about packaging. If you have a decent packaging, a decent looking store, a decent marketing plan for your business, that's how you can survive, and that's how you can succeed. In my opinion, the Gadget Repair Expo or other expos such as the Gadget Repair Expo are the way to go, because if you have a vendor in the Gadget Repair Expo that shows up and come to your business and help you succeed, your main focus is on how to make sales and how to help your customers. So let vendors or trustworthy vendors handle your purchasing, handle your parts, handle your phones, handle your protection programs, handle your marketing, handle your training, and your main job, store owners, focus on how to make sales. Because if you really have to worry about what's in front of you and worry about what's behind you, you're going to lose focus. So let the right vendors, let the right marketing companies, let the right trainers help you focus on your customers to stay focused in your business. Because a lot of the people that I've seen lost focus in their business are the ones that are trying to save $5 on a repair or save $5 on a part and try to do their marketing on their own self and try to learn how to repair phones in their own time. In my opinion, hire the right people, the right team to help you move forward instead of going backwards, instead of keep looking back and forth, you will lose focus.
Yep.
Man,
mentioned
Tony,
something.
you are preaching, man. That is, gosh. So
In my
mentioned
experience,
something.
Tony,
Thank you, Tony. Tony,
Go
yeah,
ahead,
just like put a point in my head is hire slowly, fire quickly. That used to be one of my mantras when I had multiple stores. And take your time, hire the right people,
Yeah.
the right staff. If they're a negative person or they're poisoning the well, so to speak, and get rid of that. You don't need that. Keep a culture in a way that makes you happy and turns results in your stores. And that's it. That's important. Thing here about the vision of Gadget Repair Expo, and really it's if you look at both sides of it, we have the demos which are fantastic. If you want to come out and you want to learn how to repair new things and new devices in different ways, including micro soldering, you've got to come to Gadget Repair Expo. And not only that, it's also important that in my mind, that we covered sales and introducing the sales to your shop. That not just let's just hang some accessories on the wall, but also a process. Too often we see, and we all been guilty of this. When I opened my first store, I tried to do everything. I tried to wear all the hats. I tried to help the customers, try to repair the phones, try to do the marketing. And what you learn is, listen, my job is worth more than $8 an hour or $10 an hour, whatever you could pay your front end salesperson plus a commission. Do it. Hire somebody that incentivize them with a commission for sure. But this is all about the Gadget Repair Expo. What we're going to try to show you, and talking to people like myself, Tony, Mark, Ahmed, Nicole, all of us have had locations. Brian has run multiple locations. From a sales standpoint, first, repair second.
Yes.
Because if you can't sell the customer on the repair, they're going to walk out. And if you don't sell the customer on options to go along with that repair, your revenue is going to be small. And so, all this I think is an encompassing package. And the Gadget Repair Expo, is so important to me that we cover all aspects of running a successful shop.
I want
and
to add,
what you learn and doing what Dustin did. Mick, he increased his revenue $30,000 a month. That's amazing.
I am so happy for Dustin. I can't even explain it.
let me share one thing really quick, Tony. Let me share one thing really quick. So back when I had my stores, and this is going to kind of plug Nicole a little bit here also, and the association, but we would hire people that had no idea how to fix a phone, but they had sales skills. And then we taught them how to fix phones. And now that we've worked out, now that we brought Nicole on the association as a CTO, she actually has a program that will teach somebody how to fix devices. So you can hire a salesman and teach them how to fix phones.
Yeah, bingo.
It's always been my experience since I've been doing this, ever since I met Jeremy many years ago. It's always been my experience that the best shops have a front-end counter salesperson that can also do some smaller repairs, and the bigger repairs go to the more experienced techs in the back. Because let's face it, if you're a technician, and I don't fix phones, everyone here knows I have never fixed a phone in my life. And I respect the ones that have that patience. I just don't have that patience. But when you're in a phone and you're trying to play doctor and you make one slip of the screwdriver and you just ruined a phone, well, what did that cost you? Right? You don't want to answer the phone. You don't want to give that person on the front counter great customer service to leave you a Google review or a Facebook like or whatever, or to refer their friends and family to you. But hiring a front counter salesperson is crucial to sell the repair on the repair, not on the price. Sell it on the repair, make better money, and they will pay for themselves tenfold.
Outsource, really outsource. A lot of people have that problem. It's okay to outsource. It's okay to outsource your marketing. It's okay to pay a technician to do your repairs. It's okay to pay someone to give you legitimate advice. Okay, it's okay to get someone to train you how to do repairs. It's okay to buy a machine that puts screen protectors on them. Outsource. Stop trying to do everything yourself. You're only one individual, and if you just focus on marketing and branding your company, that's all you need.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you have your whole. It's kind of like you have 10 people and 10 companies working for you. All your job is to be a leader and to be a boss, and these people work for you. You're able to do that, I think you will be able to be successful. I mean, this is a lesson that we've learned from owning 14 cell phone repair shops is we can't do everything ourselves. You know,
No way.
me and my partners having worked in a Cellfix location in, I don't know, 6 years or 7 years. But we are managing the company. We are managing the payroll. We are managing the connections. I have time to go to conventions and meet new people and build new relationships. You know what I mean? And find marketing companies and find branding. You know, so one thing I can give you that I've, you know, every time I go to a convention, I would tell you I've learned something new. One of the guys out there showed me a pin, like a company pin that they were advertising, something like this, and it had a I don't know if you guys seen Nate, the marketing speaking. He was talking about the QR code, right? There is someone walked up to my booth and handed me a pin with a QR code on it. Okay, I've learned that this is a great idea. I could make those pins. My company, I've already, believe it or not, I've already done it. I've already submitted the pins as for my company with a QR code on it to use them for my company. So you always learn something new in the expo, and you always learn something new. Like, look, it's a pin with my GSM Warehouse QR code. It's a business card on the go. You know,
Nice.
So you learn something new every time you meet new people, and that's why the Gadget Repair Expo is one of the places you should come. You will learn something new. As much as I think I know everything, I don't know everything. I learn, and this is one thing I learned at the last expo, and you never know what I'm gonna learn in the next expo. So this right here,
Yep.
it's a QR code for your business. It's
That's
a business card on the go.
Tony, you mentioned something a little while ago. You said a little catchphrase I heard from you. Don't be the guy who takes $10 for 10 minutes or something like that.
Yes.
All right. So here's why you don't want to do that. Let me elaborate just for a second on that. It is the car versus the phone. It's the house versus the phone. How many times in a repair shop have you seen a customer come in and have to weigh, do I get my phone fixed or do I pay my car payment or my rent or my electric or my, you fill in the blank. Forget all that. They want the phone fixed because without this, they have no communication.
Yes.
Right?
Great.
So why are we doing that for $10? You're right. You're spot on with that.
We have an idea that we tried to implement, and it's been working very good. And I think everybody should do that in their store. If you really want your customers to be satisfied for 10 minutes, we have a QR code in our store that says Express Repair, $45 with a QR code to leave us a good review. Now, what that happens is you earn $45 extra. You got a Google review, and you got the customer's repair in 10 minutes. So do that in your store. If you really want to work for 10 minutes, that's fine. What we end up doing with that repair is, let's say we have 7 repairs or 10 repairs at that location. A customer come in, and one of our locations is located near an airport. So that happens a lot at that specific location. I remember one guy, if you guys remember the Gadget Repair Expo, there was a guy who was talking about his location is located next to the city bus, correct? Do you guys remember the station?
Yes.
Okay. I would advise that guy. I can't recall his name, but I hope he's watching. I hope he comes to the next expo. I can advise that guy to have a sign like this: $45 Express Repair.
Brilliant.
We did that at my stores. They were by the airport, and we did that. And we would charge $25 for Express, and it all day long we would get it. People want to be bumped in front.
If you stop all the
line for
essentially,
review and a happy customer.
So essentially, this is a fast pass, right?
That's right.
Yes, pretty much.
I pay for fast passes all the time.
Yeah.
It works. It really works. And this
it does work.
You know, this is, you know, when people say, "Oh, all my customers want to get their repairs in 10 minutes," well, have that option. Why not? And I've said this before. I would walk into an emergency clinic, right? And your doctor, the doctor, have to charge you $155 just to walk in. And all they're going to tell you is open your mouth and say, ah. They don't even touch you. and they charge you $150 just because they have a degree or they went to school to become a nurse or a doctor. Why don't we carry ourselves in that value? Why don't we charge diagnostic fees? I've seen stores who charge free diagnostic fees. At one point, we did. That was 9 years ago. And you know what happened? We ended up with 45 phones inside of that bucket that says diagnostic, 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 diagnostic. And I was paying somebody $22 an hour to diagnose customers' phones.
And if you fix it, if you can't fix it, you're stuck and you spend an hour.
And
right?
the customer's not happy. The customer's not happy. You can never satisfy a customer and tell them your phone is not fixable. You can never say that. So in my opinion, carry your business in value, have and probably Ahmad can relate to this. In Arabic, what we say, the eye buys. You know what I mean? العين اللي بتشتري, which means what customers do see is what they buy. If your store looks neat and your store looks professional and your store looks valuable and it looks very good, spend that money not towards 10 cases stacked up on top of each other. Because I went to a store a couple of days ago, I couldn't even point out one case because his business was cases. 10 inches metal sticks hanging from the wall. We don't even use those. We use 2 inches in my stores. 2 inches. Because two values to that. Number one, we don't have accessories in cabinet. Number two, if a case was stolen from a customer, we can point it out instantly. Okay. Yeah. Number three, we do have cases outside on the floor because we only have one case at a time on the wall only. So if a case was stolen, you can actually point it out. Number three, it keeps your employee active. If that case was sold, he's forced to grab another case, put it on the wall. So that keeps him active. And number four, it lets your employee know where is iPhone 11 blue case is at because he is the one that puts it on the wall. So there is so many that follow with
people too. That's such a great point. That was something that I've always done in my stores as well. And it makes the customer think that's the last blue case that you got.
Yes.
They got in their hand. They're going to buy it.
FOMO, that FOMO.
The last thing anybody wants to see is, 2,000 dusty cases that have been on the wall for 20 years.
Yes. So, I go to a store, take a visit to a store. The first thing I will do, and call me a bad boss, I would go to the store, grab all the cases off the slot wall, and I just dump them on the ground. And I would say, re-put them back again.
Brian, that sounds like you making an operations visit.
Yes. Number one, you keep your employee alive. You keep him alive. You keep him there in your store. Now, don't get me wrong. You are getting paid per hour sitting in that store. We're not complicated stores. You work in AC. You have a computer in front of you. I'm pretty sure no one blocks their employee from going to their own Instagram or Facebook. So
I do.
Well, lucky you. I want your employee.
Put it in the locker. You clock in, you put it in the locker.
I like that idea. No.
I wish I could do that.
I couldn't do that. But, I mean, you guys can keep an eye on productivity, when they're busy.
They abuse it because a lot of employees will abuse it.
Yeah, they're doing their job.
I mean, when we do bulk repair, that's what I do. I make them put their phones away because they just want to and any second they're looking away, they're losing time. Bulk repair is based on speed. So if I have 2,000 devices that we need to get done in 2 weeks, I can't have you even a second scrolling. I need you fixing. You know what I mean?
No, I went to New Orleans last Friday. We were there for our warehouse over there, and I went around with the sales guy to meet up some of the store owners over there. I walked into a store, and I kid you not, this guy had cell phones sitting inside of. So I walked in. The store has showcases and it has accessories, and the accessories were hanging at the end of them because they were so heavy, and the metal stick is 10 inches. Aww. So the accessories were hanging like this, and none of the metal sticks are on the same slot of the slot.
No mercy. No mercy.
So I walked in. and I said, why? And I couldn't help it. I said, why does your store look like shit? And the guy got surprised. You know, I said, let me help you. And I promise you, I took the stuff down and I put them on myself. It wasn't my store. It was just my customer. So I said, where is your phones? So he had one computer station on the left side, and he had a bucket with like 10 phones sitting like this and 2 buckets like that. I said, why do you have your phones showed like this? He says, well, I don't want people to think that we have too many phones and so they can steal them. I said, well, you were actually showing the phones right there. Why? Yeah, I said, why aren't? So I grabbed a bunch of GSM warehouse phone stand, and I said, here's 50. Please display them. You know, display them. Why do you? And I gave him an example. I said, you know, you guys will probably do $30,000-$40,000 a month. He says, no, we do a lot more. I said, you're doing over $40,000 a month, and your store looks like shit. Imagine if your store looks just a little bit better. I guarantee you'll add $10,000 and $20,000 extra.
Tony, I want to add something. Where was that? Is that in New Orleans?
New Orleans, yes.
When you go to New Orleans and Memphis, these stores look like in Afghanistan.
Yeah. Yes.
I went to Memphis. I'm like, where is this? Are we in
I had
America?
3 locations in New Orleans. I know.
Dude, I feel like I'm back in the time, like about 50 years. What is this here? How do you guys work here? How do you?
I want to ask something, Chris. You sell a lot of phones. Do you display them like that? Do you put them out and display them?
Yeah, we display all of our phones.
I'm going to tell you how many stores I've went to and the phones are not on display and they sell them, but they wait for the customers to ask for them. I'm not going to say any names. I've seen multiple retailers like this.
You know what? I'm glad you made that point, Tony. We actually started to sell more phones when we displayed them more. It wasn't until we decided, you know, that, because I had that fear too. I was like, no, I don't want to leave my phone.
You were ordering.
It just got to a point where we had these nice boxes. I said, I want these nice boxes to be displayed next to these phones. And from there, like you sell them a lot more because now people they see what you got. So we started selling them more when we displayed them more. So it makes a lot of sense.
Hey, Jamal Stafford is upset that you said all of Louisiana is like that. So
I didn't say that. I said some stores. I swear to God, I went to. I swear I went to. When I went to Memphis, I'm not saying anything. My point over here is if you want to sell more, you got to keep your store clean. You have to have your displays right. You have to keep things right. I'm not looking at anything, but seriously, they just don't want to change. And the point is that Tony,
difference. It makes a really big difference.
Of course, presentation
This
is
a prototype. I have another case that looks a lot better, but this is a prototype. It would cost you probably $1 and some change in China, maybe $2, maybe $3.
Oh, Chris got his too.
Yes. So he got a sticker. Lift it up.
In front of your face. There we go. Okay.
Certified pre-owned device. Certified. That's awesome. They automatically customers thinking they got a warranty on that device.
Tony's like, wait a second. I need to change
It is. I have a better box. We have a sleeve. This was a prototype. We made a sleeve. That looks a lot neater.
Hey everybody, I apologize. I have a member call here in like 4 minutes, so I'm going to have to go. But I appreciate everything on the call, and I look forward to the next one. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thanks,
it's almost 3. I know I want to respect your guys' time, so we've been on an hour.
Absolutely, and I just want to make a point, and it's just not. Presentation is so important. What you guys are just talking about, it's just not where your accessories are. That's how you look, right? Do you have do the employees have a nice shirt on? Do they look nice? Where's your logo?
You have to have logo. You have to have
yes.
And ask yourself, when a customer's regularly trying to haggle with you, if they are, that's a first impression issue. Yep. And you don't have prices displayed, and especially we don't display every price, but I definitely display the diagnostic fee. And I think it was Tony made that point. Diagnostic fee is so vital. And our minimum diagnostic fee in my store is $55 minimum. And guess what? If I can't fix the device, folks, I'm going to apply that $55 towards a device in my case.
That's right.
Yes.
Because the customer's going to walk out and go buy a phone somewhere.
Your time is what? Yes, time is money.
Never say it can't be fixed. You know, I said, you know, there's some options here. Of course, you can replace a main board. You can swap out the entire inside. It can definitely be fixed. But at the end of the day, would it make more sense to just buy another device and trade this one in and then you're done? Yep, absolutely.
Tony, let me ask you a question. Tony, quick question.
Tony's like, I'm getting the real one.
Tony, how much it cost? How much it cost you to make this sleeve in the box? How much you spent $2 on it?
No, I did not. I in the low $50s.
Okay,
Wow,
so $50. Is that what it is?
Yeah, less than that.
Okay, that $50 makes you sell the device $20 more.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Nice.
It made you money.
Right.
It made you money. Yeah.
The nice thing about it, you have the warranty, you have your address, you have.
Love
That's what I was gonna say. That was exactly what I was gonna say. You got the warranty on the back of the box.
And Chris, you have a QR code in the back, isn't it?
Yes, we have.
Chris's
a QR
box
code.
are fresh, man. They look.
I love it. I love it. Yeah.
That QR code will take them straight to the site, and they can, if they purchase the phone from us, you know, we give them.
Chris, do you sell those boxes to people? Do you design them and sell them?
Yeah, so we make them also.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, I seen somebody buying those from somewhere, and I think it was you. So if you guys need boxes, hit up Chris. He can sell you boxes.
Yeah, you know,
I know shops that are buying boxes from him, and they look really fresh because he's making them match their color.
I've done. I know we did Jeff Sand. I'm not gonna lie. I was honored to do Jeff's because I know Jeff Sandridge. We know.
Oh, the $1 million store owner.
Yes, you guys. Ahmed just said this. How much more do you guys think you're getting for a device now that you put it in a nice box and it has a certified?
It's a presentation.
You know,
yes,
it's an easy sell. It's an easy sell. I'm not gonna lie. So we said,
more. What do you think you're getting more for that device than if you didn't do that?
At least 30. Me personally, at least $30-$40 more because we also provide them with a charger and a block too. So it allows us to sell. You know, a phone that we didn't pay so much for, we can sell it for a lot more. Just
when we were selling devices, we sold a ton. It was my biggest seller was used iPads, but we had custom boxes, and we also gave a 1-year repair coverage. So if they broke the device within a year after buying it, they could come back to the store and get the device repaired at cost. So we would also bump up the cost a little bit. So it'd be like we'd be like, well, the part is $35, but it was really just like like a screen, and it was $10. And so we'd make something, but the customer thought, oh, okay, and so we are at cost because I always calculated my labor costs. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So we weren't out the hole, but they could come back for a full year after buying a device and get any repair done at cost. And we had the cost, like a cost list that we actually gave them.
This as a customer, imagine this. One last thing. Imagine this.
Your cost wasn't really your cost, right?
No. No, but if any customers are watching, I'm like, oh my God, what did I just say?
Hey, Nicole, imagine this post is on OfferUp or Facebook Marketplace. And imagine you have a block, a phone, a box, and it says iPhone XR, $50 down, or iPhone 11, $50 down. Now, what did you use? You used the box, you used your branding, you used a marketing for $50, and you used a finance company such as PayVantage. So these are the tools that you will get in Gadget Repair Expo. You will get how to market, how to finance, how to get a device, and how to brand yourself.
Chris, you've got now another reason to get a booth. You need to sell boxes.
Yeah, I know.
Next call.
Whole other company, dude. I mean,
next call. Chris will be no more phones, boxes behind him right there.
Right.
I was sitting behind him, boxes. Yeah. Hey, how many boxes do you want? I got you, man. I got you, bro.
There is a box out there.
Somebody wants to buy
almost enough about the boxes, but the biggest thing, honestly, is the reason you're validating that $30 more or whatever for having it in a nice package like that. You're not a fly-by-night guy, right? So they're going to see that package. They're going to see the warranty. They see it all in writing. So the warranty is huge. Oh, I got a warranty for you, no problem. Okay, where is it? Well, here, it's right here. That's why you're getting more for that. Absolutely.
Yeah, see, me and Tony, we think alike, man. We were on the same.
That's right. Apple figured this out right here.
Yeah, I don't know what the warranty says.
Seriously, right here. They want it to be.
Makes it all worth the $1,500.
sell the phone without the accessories, and now you can actually charge additional to that because customers are.
Yeah, I don't get nothing over here. No charges, nothing.
What's the warranty say on the back of the box?
Get out.
Our warranty, believe it or not, you'll be shocked, and we still be doing it for 10 years. Our warranty on devices are 7-day warranty.
Wow.
7 days. Why? And I'll give you the best example. Can you drive a flat tire for more than a day?
No.
So if the phone has a defect and the camera doesn't work, the microphone doesn't work, can a customer use it for more than a day? Common sense. If the phone does not, now you can give a lifetime warranty on repairs because these are screens that may have defects in the future, like glitching and whatnot. Phones with OEM parts, because they come from GSM warehouse, we don't have any aftermarket parts on our phones. So we give a 7-day warranty on our devices. Anything that, and it must be in the original package. So we only, and accessories, we do not exchange. We don't touch accessories the minute it's bought. 2 reasons for that. I've heard a policy in the back a long time ago that once a case is used, it will have a human's sweat and like stuff on it.
Yeah.
So, and exactly.
Yep.
So in reality, you cannot refund food. So if a case is a customer touching the case, it will have their own whatever on it.
DNA on it.
We don't even exchange or refund accessories. We give it a 90-day warranty, a 30-day warranty on our parts or repairs, and we give a 7-day warranty on phones. Now, of course, everything has IMEIs, everything is serialized through repair desk, so everything is noted, and we have a good history of all our customers. And we never.
Let me clarify. And that's to repair shops. That's not the end user, right?
Yes, no, that's repair shop. No, my GSM warehouse has a 90-day warranty on all our devices and a lifetime warranty on all our serial numbers.
When you sell it to a store or something, when you say,
a store, yeah. So you can give your customers 60 days. We don't care, you know.
Right.
And of course, whoever's been buying from me, they can come back 6 months later and say, "Hey, Tony, I got an audio, and I'm not gonna think twice about it." You know, somebody like Chris buying from me for years. You know, if you have
right on top of it,
going 6 months later, here's the label, send it back. We have no problem, you know.
Chris, what's your warranty
on our devices?
Yeah, to the customer.
30 days.
30 days.
30-day warranty, especially. But the ones that we get, I haven't really had a lot of issues. I really haven't had issues with Tony's devices. But if it's a device that we got from him, it have a different warranty on it because we know we still have his warranty. So, I'm thinking about changing mine to 7 days now because if they have an issue with it, you know, they'll know. You know,
9 times out of 10,
Chris's whole perception was changed just by being here. See what happens when you network and learn from each other. Shoot.
I want to add something to what Jeremy says about the diagnostic. If you go to any business in the industry, they charge diagnostic. Every single business, a mechanic shop, a dealership, oil, every single business that does what we do, they do charge diagnostic fees. And for you to make it sweeter, tell them we will apply that dollar amount towards another device. So you're not losing there. Do not advertise free diagnostic. You're going to end up doing a lot of work for free. I guarantee
we stopped doing that last year because we found out we just spending too much time trying to figure out what's the issue. And I said, we waste the money here. So if you want to pay the diagnostic fee, and you're right, if you go any place else, any other, you know, most repair shops around here, they'll charge you a diagnostic. Or if you go to any other repair shop to get something fixed, you're gonna pay a diagnostic. And I've found out that most people expect to pay it anyway.
Yes, and one thing to save issues with diagnostic is this: you would get a customer that comes in and drop their phone, the screen is blank. Now, automatically, we would take that as a diagnostic. If the customer says, "Well, I just dropped my phone," we're taking it on their own risk. We're typing in the notes, customer brought phone, no display, $35 diagnostic fee will apply if the phone has other issues. So what we do is we charge the customer, let's say $129 for an iPhone 11. We would take the repair, fix the screen. If there's another issue, we call the customer. Unfortunately, it's not the screen. Well, I don't want to fix it. Okay, sure, no problem. Here's your $129 minus $35 diagnostic fee for my guys. Have a nice day.
Man, Tony, man, we giving them too much sauce on the call, man. They're not gonna want to come to the expo.
So much more.
Sauce,
If
man.
you give this on a live, imagine the expo. You know what I mean?
Too much sauce.
15 years of experience.
You guys running your business the right way. I'm listening to this, and this is great. You're valuing yourself. That's why you guys are successful. You're not giving the house. You're charging money. I like the 7 days. I like the 30 days. The 30 days is close, but I like what Tony and now how you look at it. And he said, no, we have to survive. We have to make money, and we are in the second. I don't want to call it the second, but renewed phones. So if this phone is new, $1,000, and I'm getting it for $700 or $600, I should be happy, and I should not expect the warranty of the $1,000 phone. So great job, man. And the packaging, what they did it. Everybody watching this call should look into the packaging, the branding, the marketing. It's all together, man. It comes together.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, this was a really great call. I think we will go ahead and jump off. We've been over an hour now. Listen, if you don't have your ticket yet, you can buy one for $99. It's Chris is showing some more boxes. He is now the box man. So officially the box seller. Look at that. Yeah. Now Chris sells boxes. So that's his other business. Just,
That's the name of his company. Chris sells boxes.
ChrisSellsBoxes.com.
Chris, the boxing man.
Go buy that.
No, this is good stuff. No, and before we end the call, Nicole, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to get your ticket, get your pass to the show. Make sure to make it to the show, guys. We're all going to be there. Everybody on this call here will be there, and we're looking forward to see you. And Chris, make sure to bring some sample boxes. I want to see them now.
And Chris, if you can, you want to post your contact information, I can share it on the screen because people are asking how to get a hold of you.
Yes.
How do they reach you? How's the best way?
Chris,
if you put it in the private chat, I will put it as a banner. Also, a person had one question before we go. It's on the screen.
Is that a question?
That's a statement.
That's a statement.
Why?
Yeah, I know that we used to do lifetime warranty.
Not even Apple gives 2 years warranty.
Why? Why
would you do that?
It was a sales thing, It's just my competitor next to me didn't. They gave a year, and I gave a lifetime, and it just.
Let me make a point on this. Let me make a point.
Answer.
One second. So the 2-year warranty I get because that's what I used to do. And this is the reason why I did it. And I'm sure your reason is much more relevant at this moment because I haven't done this in a few years. But the 2-year warranty was designed as a factory extension warranty. It doesn't cover any physical damage. But if the phone, something goes wrong with it, they can bring it in. And immediately they're remembering that I gave them a 2-year warranty. So if they break it, they're going to come in within 2 years. They're going to bring it back to me and go, hey, is this covered under warranty? No, unfortunately, it's not. But we can give you a discount on a repair since you're a repeat customer or something like that. So what we always wanted to do is keep that door swinging with a 2-year kind of a warranty in the customer's mind on every device we sell. Just a quick point on a 2-year warranty why we used to do it that way.
Yeah, but the days are different now. Right now, there is no way anybody can survive in 2 years warranty. No way.
But they
The
don't.
only way I see that.
This is the thing. They don't come back with it. Like me, we gave lifetime. I probably fixed 3 warranties the whole time. I have my 7th one.
Exactly right. That's exactly right.
It's a sales tactic,
I mean, if it's working for him, I guess.
And yes, I was gonna comment on that. If you have a solid vendor that backs you up 100%, give a 10-year warranty. It doesn't hurt. You know what I mean? If for example, you have Injured Gadgets who gives you a lifetime warranty on their parts, give a lifetime warranty on your part. It doesn't hurt you. If your vendor, I don't want to say it's like me because I don't want to advertise myself, but has no issues with returning a phone after 6 months because it barely happened, then do it. It doesn't hurt you. It depends on your market. My market is really... we have more cell phone stores than gas stations, so we can't do that, unfortunately. But we do, of course, scenario to scenario is different. We do help our customers.
I'm talking repairs, Tony. I'm sorry, I should clarify. For us, it was repairs, because even if the person did come back and they said something was wrong with the part, most of the time we could show that it was user damage, or that, you know, like they just didn't come back, because they only keep phones for like 3 years anyways. So, but as far as selling used phones, we also had a 90, day warranty on phones. But repairs, we did very long. But that was because all my competitors in the area had lifetime warranty. We had a lot of CPRs and franchises around us, and they had those big flags, lifetime warranty and all that. So, we just, and we worked out fine. We got
That's my opinion about repairs. Lifetime. That's what we offer.
Mm-hmm.
I had a customer from Repairs First. He's a associate with Repairs First. Called me up yesterday, and he said he learned something in the Gadget Repair Expo back in April, that he bought a phone from me. A couple of weeks later, a customer comes in and says my phone is active. The screen is not touching. So I told him. He called me up. He says, "Hey, Tony, a customer says the phone is glitching and I need a RMA." I said, "Can you open the phone and check what's wrong with it?" He goes, "Well, the customer is angry and they don't want to wait." I said, "Take time, open the phone, check what's wrong with the phone." He opens the phone and there was actual water inside the phone. So he told me that yesterday. He goes, "Tony, I learned something from you. It just taking extra few minutes to investigate with the customer. It makes a lot of sense, because people can come in and tell you things that are not true."
Like it.
Yep.
I like it. No, it's about education. Okay.
Yep.
She's on the phone.
It was Brian calling my phone over and over. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So are we good, guys?
Yes, we're good. We're good.
I think so. Yeah.
All right.
Appreciate y'all
Okay,
being
so
on
we will
here.
see you next Wednesday, everybody.
Next
If you're
week.
watching, we do this every Wednesday. The tickets are not going to be free after this live ends. If you're watching this after, go buy your $99 ticket.
Buy your
It's
ticket.
only $99.
And you know what? But secure it. Just get it.
Just get it.
Get
All
it,
right,
get it.
well, we'll talk to you guys Wednesday. See you again.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks,
Thank you,
guys.
Tony.
See y'all.
All right, bye-bye.
Mark, Jeremy, thank you.
Thank you.
Chris.